Hello and welcome to Daily Burst on PFTV, your quick and refreshing soft angle to news on society, lifestyle, culture and stories that matter. I am Jennifer Faga. Here are today's stories putting people first. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has warned against the misuse of state police by state governors, stressing the need for strong safeguards to prevent political intimidation and abuse of citizen rights. The Kogi Central lawmaker gave the warning at a conference on state police and national security in Abuja, where she said the proposed policing system must remain accountable, independent, and guided by the rule of law. Natasha also highlighted sustainable funding as key factor for the success of state police, noting that the adequate resources would be needed for the training, intelligence gathering, personnel welfare, and effective operation. In another story, the federal government has commenced this year's tree planting campaign aimed at tackling desertification and providing climate resilience in northern Nigeria. Our correspondent, Moses Samari, has the report.
The campaign was launched in Kano State alongside the inauguration of the Suragwa National Steering Committee as part of efforts to restore degraded landscapes. The government says 48 million tree seedlings have been acquired for planting across thousands of hectares of land, while millions of drought-resistant and date palm seedlings have already been distributed to farmers in the region. Minister of Environment Balarabe Lawa urged Nigerians in the north to plant at least 10 trees in their homes, offices, schools, markets, and places of worship. The initiative, which marks the 4th edition of the Great Green Wall Day, is themed The Green Shade, Restoring Landscapes to Silence the Sand and Dust Storms. Moses Samari reporting for PFTV.
We will now take a quick break to return shortly. Please stay with us.
On PFTV Spotlight, the heat is real.
Can you defend your promises? Can you face the people? Can you survive the hot seat?
Politicians, leaders, contenders, one by one, they face Nigeria's toughest political conversations.
No scripts, no excuses, just the truth.
This election season, don't just hear promises.
Welcome to Nick's Hot Seat, only on PFTV Spotlight.
Your one stop where stories come live.
Welcome back to Daily Burst. More on our bulletin today. The federal government, in partnership with the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, that fund has commenced efforts to transform research findings and innovation into commercially viable products and industries. The initiative was announced during the South-South Zonal National Commercialization Intelligence and Ecosystem Engagement Workshop held in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The two-day event is the first of 6 zonal engagements aimed at strengthening Nigeria's research commercialization ecosystem and promoting the use of innovation for economic growth. Chairman of the Research, Innovation and Commercialization Committee, TF Okujago, said the program will help build a coordinated innovation system capable of driving industrialization, economic diversification, and sustainable development. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu Thursday held a high-level security meeting with military chiefs, intelligence officials, and security advisors at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Our correspondent tells us more.
The meeting comes amid reactions to the disclosure by the Defense Minister, Christopher Musa, that Nigerian soldiers now receive a minimum monthly salary of 100,000 naira. The announcement has sparked criticism from some veterans and serving personnel who describe the amount as inadequate amid rising living costs. A retired soldier, Abdul Ishaq, said improved welfare for troops would boost morale and enhance security operations. Meanwhile, The defense minister has called for tougher penalties, including death sentence for kidnappers, as part of measures to tackle rising cases of abductions across the country. Reporting for PFTV, I am Jennifer Faga.
Under break is due. Daily Burst continues shortly.
Before every doctor, before every lawyer, before every engineer, before every journalist, there was a teacher. The men and women who shape our future often do so without applause, recognition, or reward. Now it's time to say thank you. Time to celebrate the teachers who believed in us, guided us, inspired us, and changed our lives forever. Introducing My Teacher, My Hero, a special television program dedicated to honoring exceptional teachers across Nigeria. Share your story, nominate a teacher, celebrate a hero. Because every success story begins with a teacher. My Teacher, My Hero. On People's First Television, PFTV, where stories come live.
Welcome back once again to Daily Burst. The Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS, says it has ended the engagement of its third-party visa application service provider in the United States. Our correspondent, Moses Samari, again reports.
The service says all travelers seeking Nigerian visas in the U.S. will now submit their applications directly to the Nigerian Embassy in Washington, D.C., or the Consulate General in New York and Atlanta. According to a statement by the NIS Public Relations Officer, Akinsola Akinlabi, the directive takes immediate effect. Before the development, Online Integrated Solutions Services, OIS, handled Nigeria's visa application and submission centers across the United States on behalf of the federal government. Moses Samari, reporting for PFTV.
On the foreign scene, at least 11 people have been killed and 19 others reported missing following a devastating wildfire in southern Spain. The fire, which occurred in Andalusia, has affected communities around Los Galados in Almeria, where hundreds of emergency workers are working to contain the flames. Regional leader Joama Maranon said preliminary findings suggest the wildfire may have been caused by fallen power line, which ignited vegetation in the wooded area. That is it on this edition of Daily Burst on People's First Television. I am Jennifer Faga. Stay informed, stay inspired, and stay connected. This is PFTV. Have a great day.